Okay, let's officially start. So, good evening, everyone. So, welcome to the fifth session of Zero to Hero session, right? Knowledge sharing session. So, today we are going to discuss about the utilizing artificial intelligence for software quality assurance. So, before we get into the start, before we starting the presentation, let me introduce myself. I'm Shamil Ambahere. So, currently I'm living in the historical city of Krakow in Poland. I have been working in software industry for about 17 plus years now as senior software engineer, QA automation lead, principal automation engineer. Um, I was fortunate enough to work and gain experience from a lot of industry experts. Also, I'm old enough to see how automation tool evolved over the time, and I got a chance to contribute to the success of some of these open source automation tools. So when I was in Sri Lanka, I worked for several companies like Opro. Now it is um, Innova, and then Epona. Now it is called Persistent. So that company took COVID, and ISA called Information System Associates, and lastly on GT Nexus. Now it's called Info. So I believe most of us have mutual friends in the industry because those are some of the big companies in Sri Lanka. Okay, that's about me. As you all know, so we are new to this AI integrated testing thing. So I plan to conduct this session as a discussion. So whenever we have question, you can interrupt me and ask your question, or even share your idea about that. Um, but anyway, at the end of this Q&A, end of this session, we will have Q&A session. So now let's discuss about the today's agenda. First, we'll discuss what is the artificial intelligence and how what its definitions. Then we'll discuss traditional challenges in testing. Then how we can utilize the artificial intelligence in quality assurance. I have prepared a demo to see that that is actually working. Then we'll discuss about advantages and future outlook. So finally, we'll have Q&A session. Okay. As Janesh said, so artificial intelligence is a buzzword. Most of people are using their conversations these days, right? So, and also most people are afraid that they will lose their jobs because of the artificial intelligence. But frankly, my perception about the artificial intelligence is it's just a hype. So it's a buzzword that people are using. So let's discuss why. Let's explain you why I'm thinking like that. Why I'm thinking it's hype. Um, Let me give you some examples for that one. So when the computers were introduced into banks in early 90s or the 80s, so people were afraid of that one. So they protest against that one. So they try to damage those computers. So they thought they will lose the job because of these computers. But at the end of the day, so now um, now they can open their open their bank for businesses for some long time, right? So earlier it was like 1 or 2 p.m. they will close the operations, custom operations, and they start doing these book related things, bookkeeping things. But now it's different. So now they don't need to work for the overtime. So they can go home early and spend more time with the families. It's same with the automation. So when it comes into the picture in around in 2000s, so people are afraid. So they thought manual QA will lose the job. But here we are today. So manual QA is the vital role in these all the projects, right? So that cannot be replaced. That knowledge should be there. So even the automation is helping us, but manual testing is also needed. So my way of thinking, AI is an accelerator that accelerate quality assurance process. So let's discuss later in this presentation about make it a friend to improve our efficiency and not to consider it as a threat or enemy for our careers. Mm, I believe this. That's why most people are here today in this session to learn about how to utilize and make that make it make it used to accelerate your automation process, right? So before we actually start the session, let me educate you on some of the keywords. People are using those words those these days. So next time when you hear those things, you don't need to be afraid about. So you have an understanding about that one. So first one, I took this from the ISTQB AI automation engineer course. So the one is AI effect. Can anyone explain me about that AI effect? If you know about that, you can unmute yourself and speak out. You guys can hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. If no one is speaking, I will give you the introduction of that one. AI effect is a perception about the AI in the society. That means earlier when programs do some predefined tasks, so they thought it's a future. When this robot start playing the chess against the grandmasters, they thought this is the artificial intelligence. But now we know artificial intelligence is more capable than that, right? So when the society changes and evolves, so does this definition of the artificial intelligence. So the any definition that we make today is likely to change in the future, and it will not match these terms that we have today in the past and also the present. So that is called the AI effect. So the current introduction that we have about this artificial intelligence is the as in the slide, the capability of an engineered system to acquire, process, and apply knowledge and skills. So the other words that we have is narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. Can someone explain? So otherwise, I will feel boring.
I can give a try based on
Hmm,
the
hmm.
words.
Yeah, yes,
Words.
yes.
Yeah, these are different levels of the simpler. Maybe the last one is advanced version of AI. Likewise, different capabilities levels. Uh, Without, I mean, not the. I mean, it's a guess based on the words.
I don't know exactly. Yes, that it is. So the narrow AI system that are programmed to carry out specific tasks with limited context. So that is the most available thing today. And then the general AI is the system that have general wide range cognitive abilities similar to humans. Those AI-based systems can reason and understand in their environments as the humans do. The super AI is the next level. AI systems that capable of replicating human knowledge. That means like in general AI, and make use of its massive power and practically unlimited memory to access all human knowledge, maybe through the internet, and learn. So it is it is thought that in the super AI systems will quickly become wiser than humans because of those knowledge that they will gain through by studying through the history items and by educating themselves on these various topics. the point of which AI-based systems transition from general AI, that means like human-like behavior, to the super AI is commonly known as the technological singularity. So that's another term that you need to know about. Okay, any questions? Let's move into the next slide. Okay, now we'll discuss about the traditional challenges in testing. Before we discuss how we can utilize the testing, so we need to get understanding why we need those things, why we need artificial intelligence in quality assurance, right? So we'll
One question
discuss
can
about
be
how. Uh-huh.
from Chamil, to make it a little interactive. So we are using several tools like ChatGPT and all. How do you categorize some of the common tools in these three categories?
Yeah,
Narrow
they are
and
still
well,
narrow. Yeah, they work in the defined context, so they don't have cognitive abilities, right? We are not yet there. Not that
okay.
they are in the general AI. Yeah. Okay, so let's discuss about the common challenges or the common problems that we face in the automation. So as you already experienced at the beginning of the projects, team is focused on creating tests and executing them and analyzing the test results. But as any project, as application changes and it grows over the time, test breaks, and we need to allocate time to fix them. So the ideal time you will need to create, run, and analyze and fix broken tests are within the current current capacity of the team. But in most of the cases, as you know, it is not right. So it is causing causes the forceful painful trade-offs. So we'll discuss what are those trade-offs later. But when it goes beyond the capacity of the team, it creates so many issues. So this is the definition. This is the diagram. So I got the idea about this diagram from the famous Medium writer called Zimin Zan. So he also wrote some books about quality assurance. So as per him, and as for some other documents that I referred, so the test creation it takes only 10%, then stabilization and refinements only 30, and the online maintenance it goes the 60%. So the actual that is, as you can see in this iceberg picture. So the test creation, even if we thought it will take the more time, it's just a ice tip of this huge iceberg. So the test depth is the killer of QA teams due to application complexity and release frequency. So do you know what is test depth? The term test depth is something like it's a difference between the expected asset values and the actual system values. That's where we are getting most of the automation failures, right? Hmm.
I think it's
We'll
problem in
discuss.
everywhere,
Huh?
right? Even in the software development also, it's same, right? The maintenance is higher than the sometimes the development, the bug fixing.
Development.
Yeah.
Mm, of course, yes. Yeah. So if we especially focus about automation related things, as you know, the select issues, right? So continuous changes, application changes will require to update the selectors to find the elements. Or even that change is not related to what you are testing, but if that is happening on different area of the application, that will affect the test script failures. So, or maybe it will proceed with the wrong element. Either way, there's a result with that you will get it a failure that need not to be happen. So the other thing is browser incompatibilities. That means the same test script doesn't work across the different browsers because of they have different browser specific configurations. So this means you will that your test library will become test framework will become bloated with those multiple tests, and you will have to maintain those tests as well, those browser specific tests as well over the time. And then issues with the test automation frameworks. So as you experience, you might have faced some problems with the test automation tools and libraries, right? So, and this is true for the both open source and commercial. So you will face some common issues like clicks are not working and waiting and all those things. So many issues you will face when you're actually doing the automation. And the other one is the dynamic waiting time. So it depends on the site traffic and performance of the test environments. It is hardware. So usually that's in most of the companies, they don't put much cost. They are not willing to spend much cost on the test environment hardware. So usually you will have some low performing things. So then this may cause this waiting time. So, and also there's another thing. So some dynamic areas on the page may require different time to render. So as a summary, so your application will require some different wait times in order to proceed with the next step in the testing. So we need to put different wait times, and then that might cause the some failures. That means cause failures. Okay, so this is the one that I have explained earlier. So beginning of the project, the team is focusing on creating and running and the analyzing the test results. But when it goes, test that will become issue. So initially you will see it's within the team capacity, but it will become issue soon when it projects become growing. Project is growing. Um, okay, so these are the trade-offs that we will have to make if we are not if we go with these approaches. If we don't, if we go with the traditional approaches, so quality and coverage is not enough testing before the release, or that may cause the bug leaks to the production. Speed and innovation. So release are too slow because the team has to spend much time on the maintenance tasks, make their automation framework work. So it may be lacking deliverables are too slow to compete with the competition of the market. So that business team might want to release them quickly, right? And then the cost. So too much of time and money spent on the in order to maintain the high quality deliverables. So this will also a trade-off. And then these are the other common issues that you have. Let me drink some water.
Uh, you can
Mhm.
take a short break also, Chamila.
No, no,
So
that's fine. Yeah.
little bit about our background. The team, they are a little bit, I mean, new to the test automation. We started Selenium test automation. They know about selectors, cross-browser testing. They are yet to learn about these waiting or timing issues.
Hmm.
So they are learning these issues they will be facing in advance, and it's good that you are mentioning, and so they can work on them and ensure that they will have less issues. Yeah, that's very important. Yeah, you can continue.
Hmm. And these are the other issues than the stability issues. So it will take some time to create the test scripts, as you know. If you are familiar with the automation, so you will need to learn a lot, right? So a lot to gain the confidence to create test scripts fast. But if you are new joiner, yeah, it will. I mean, new to the QA automation, then it will take some time to create some tests. But it is some time consuming activity, and then you will miss the edge cases, and then causes the lack in the coverage due to the time pressures. And you need test coverage issues, performance issues, security issues, and test data related issues. So we'll discuss how we can utilize the AI in the quality assurance. So there are various type of, as you already know, there are various type of testing methodologies to ensure that software meets specific requirements and functions, right, as expected. But here we only focus on the functional and non-functional tests that we can automate and get the help from the UI integration for now. So maybe it will improve in the future, but for now, um, these are the main areas that we can focus on the automation. Um, these are the areas that they have, that vendors have developed the automation frameworks on, automation or the any other AI integrated frameworks on, to make sure the quality to enhance the quality assurance process. What is a functional? Regard the functional testing, we have Selenium and Selenic. Those are some kind of tools uh, that will auto heal the element. So if there is some change in the application, web application, they will try to heal those things. So two those two companies using different methodologies to recover and auto heal, but that's their approach of reducing the test bit maintenance. And then test trigger, test team, that's called test IO. So those people are, so they are providing this codeless automation tool. So that means, so if we just go to this, we just record the flow, and then they will create some test, and also they will, based on the context of the application that we are providing, based on the details that we are providing, they will automatically create some tests for us, some base tests for us to execute. And I will show you in the presentation, so how we can get the advantages of those tools. And then for the performance testing side, we have the load runner, Blaze meter, smart meter IO, and those things, and security side 45, Veracode, white hat security, and all those things. And unit testing, it depends on the programming language that you are using. That if you are using .NET, then you have this Azure Open API client libraries, Copilot, and for the others, for the different. If Node.js, you will have something else, and in for this Java, you will have different set of things. But it is covered under the AI integrated tools. Okay, so let's jump to the demo that I have prepared.
Yeah,
Any
little bit
questions so
about
far?
tools. Little bit about tools. We are doing Selenium. You mentioned about Selenium. Is it Selenium based tool or something to address?
Yes, yes, it is something like Selenium-based tools, say
Uh,
based tool, but we are running on their engine, their Selenium engine. So that will capture this, that will identify the flows, and they will map it.
okay.
They will.
It
I can show you those things. So I have some, I mean,
demos. Okay.
demos there that I have prepared. So that I have did some research on those things. You can share those documents so you will understand.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other
Ola
question?
commercial tools. Ola commercial tools. What you mentioned listed. Other.
Selenium is open source, not open
Is
source
it
actually. CPUs, yes, so we can use. That's the problem that we have now.
with the
Yeah, with the AI, because we don't have yet. That's good. Um,
yeah.
I mean, some good product, good open source one. So, okay, let's go into some of the stories that we have. Selenium, yeah, it is not published yet, but I can't remember. I'm not sure that I have completed it, but so you guys can see my Chrome browser, right?
What is the question, Chamil?
Chrome browser. You can see Chrome, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Can see.
Okay. hmm hmm Okay, so as per Selenium, they are saying so it can integrate with this existing automation framework. That means it's using Selenium. So we just directly integrate with it. So it will handle the no such element things, and then yeah, it's just wrapping up this Selenium web driver with self-healing driver that they have implemented. So yeah, these are some of the things. This is their high-level architecture. So they have this some kind of a backend system that will identify those mappings, and then they apply those things. Um, yeah, I haven't done this. I finished this one, but the basic idea is this: it's already using the Selenium, so you can utilize the Selenium and just use this their self healing driver to get the capability of this self healing. And then the other one, other one is this Selenic one. Selenic one also some kind of automation framework that they have developed. So I did automation on this one. So they have some kind of extension that we can record those things. And then we have this IDE plugin that we can integrate into this one and then create the test cases based on that one. So for my demo, actually, so when I was doing this one, when I was doing this practical one, so I have changed, I have locally hosted this website that we have something called this browser stack demo. Is some demo application that developed by the browser stack team. So we can just you can just use it for our testing purposes. So I hosted this one in my local machine, and then I changed some of these some of these elements that in this page, this original page, and see how that healing process worked. That actually worked pretty nicely. So I shared this one with this Selenic team as well. So they also um, approved this article. Mhm. Mm. And now we'll just dig into this original presentation. I mean, the demo that I have prepared using the test rigger. This is the automation tool that we have, scriptless automation tool. We can say like that. So it is we don't need to hard write the code on that one. We just need to define the test steps in this human readable language with their specific syntax. Then we can do this automation on that one, automation execution on that one. As I said, Janesh, yeah, I have also never thought the right article about the commercial product, but here we are. Here we are. We don't have any competitor, I mean, any good product so far in this open source community.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Mhm. Okay, so this is the one of the examples that we have. Like when you have this, let's say this your login page. Let me open it up. Oops. Okay, so this is okay. I need to go here. Okay, so let's say if you want to automate this, let's say you enter this your mail and password and click on login, and then I see login. Then these are the things that you need to do if you are writing it in TestNG and Selenium, right? So you will need to initiate the browser and then set the password and all those things, provide the details, and then at the end of after login, you are just checking. So you will need some code to evaluate it. But when it comes to this test trigger, it is simple like this. So it's just login. That's it, and then check if page contains welcome Shamila. So that's it. I mean, so this code is reduced to this code. So anyone can involve in this writing these test scripts. Okay, it's a commercial tool that available, but they have um they have free version, free and public version that we can use. Test rigor. Yeah, this one. Let's create a new one. Today we are using this source demo site. This is also developed by the Source Labs. Mm, Source demo practice. So they have capability of setting up desktop, mobile, and native hybrid mobile application testing. So then we need to input the browser URL. Sorry. Mm, Login name and password. Sorry. Close this. Name and password. Those are mentioned in here. These are the username and passwords that you can use. So anyone can use this. So if you want to try out with Selenium, and if you don't have a demo app, so if you can't use your original application, you just can use these applications.
Yeah. Interestingly, we are using a Source Lab demo site for our training as well, Chan. So
Is it?
yeah, and we are using Intel TestNG Selenium. So the team can practice whatever Chamil is explaining. Also, this code and everything is available in Medium articles, right?
About this, I mean this test trigger one.
Yeah. You showed some code in somewhere Medium. Oh, it's test.
Yeah. This is the way. This is the traditional way of doing.
Okay, tradition. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, let's say, so when we start this automation, right? So you can remember, Janesh, so it is like, so we need to initialize drivers and all those things. It's like, I mean, typical approach. But when it comes to AI, integrated tools usage, it is like this. It's just a two line in English language. We can reduce this whole code. Okay. Yeah, I will share those documents here. You can try out those things. So then we can choose this operating system that we need to run the browser, and then they have some kind of a nice approach like auto-generated test cases. So it is limited to 3 in the free version, but if we purchase it, then maybe there may be more available for this one. They will generate automated tests. So here, this is the most important part. So we need to provide a app description. So for this one, I'm providing, what is it? Said demo shopping cart application. So they will use these keywords to generate the tests for us. So these tests are generated by them based on that one. So let's say if you are testing a CRM application, if you put the details here, they will automatically create some dummy test for you. So let's create this. See, as I said, so they have created items to shopping cart and verify, remove items from there, complete process. So maybe so last time when I was working on this one, so on the same thing, so they suggested me like login verification and all those things. Some other test cases, but I think based on the time, they are providing some sample things. So we will just if we click, no, we'll leave it like this. So after they are being created, so they automatically start executing. So when you go here, you will see how it works. So they have shared this screenshot for each of these um, steps, and then they also highlighted those steps, the action they are going to perform. So here you can see this, it is highlighted with the buttons they have clicked. Mhm. Okay, so it's just add item to cart and verify this, it is available. And also they are creating some kind of video of the test execution, so we can play it and see. Video transcode is in progress. Okay, we have to wait some time.
Do we have assertions as well here in this test? Assertions?
No, no, these are just created things. So we can,
Action,
I will
right?
walk you through it. Yeah, just created things, auto created things. So we need to add those things. This one we have. See, check if this page contains two. Like if you go here and modify the test case, login, check if page contains one, and then add another one, and then it checks page contains two. Something like this. So they have different syntax. So even if they use the plain English, they have different syntax like check, if, click, open, like that. So they have some keywords. I will do a detailed demo after this one. Okay, this one passed. Let's say that we can see any videos on this. It shows these steps on the left and then the video. Okay, it's entering password and username and the screen. Okay, I did. Okay, and it's verifying this with we have two here. So the thing is, so here you will see, so somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. So hope you can see this text clearly, or if not, I will go back. So the steps that we have here is it's like just like right? Just like add to cart. Click on this one and then add to cart. And open menu, click on all items and select this and open art. See, it's very simple. We don't need to find any selectors on those things. Just writing the text and it will, text, it will automatically identify those elements and perform the task on those things. That's why I'm pretty impressed on this tool. So it has um, already ran for some cases. Okay, so let's see that how we can extend those tests, how we can automate those things. Extend those things and add more verifications to those things. So let's say that let's add item to shopping cart and verify. Let's try to edit this one. Before that, let's see how the flow will work on the normal flow. Standard user, secret source. Okay, and then we add the backpack, let's say. Click on cart, checkout, and so let's say 1, 2, 3, and then continue and finish. Okay, now we have two verifications. For instance, let's say trying to do this checkout complete one, and then thank you for your order. So we will try to verify mm, these 2 points. So these two labels on this page using this one. So first we have login, then we have source labs bike light. So we are going to select this one, add to cart, and then what is the step? Add to cart. And then we need to click on this cart. Let's try out. I'm just trying to, I'm just guessing. Okay, so here you can see this cart button. So I'm just putting it this, I'm just guessing. This is maybe the cart. So, and then you have this checkout. Then we need to insert those things. So I will copy it from this, since we only have 10 minutes, I will just copy it from this, copy it my previous try. Okay. It's like just entering these names and then click on next and then verify this page contains these text. So Janesh, these are the verifications points that we have. So it will check those things.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not sure about this check click card. We'll see how it works. So segment retest. Oh, we have only 10 minutes.
In this one, we cannot see at runtime what the interactions are right. We need to wait till the video is generated.
No, no, it will produce this. It will produce this. What this screenshots?
Yeah, screenshots while running we cannot see them, right? And
No, no. While
so
running, we cannot see them. Yeah, of course, we will have to wait.
how about security issues? Like when it comes to companies, they will not like to use online tool like this, so they may want to have their own tool likewise on premises.
They
Okay,
might have those solutions. Like let's see,
okay,
let's see. Let's go
okay,
to
cool.
this test trigger.
Yeah, yeah, they should have. I
One.
think just
They should have right those things because it is a very concerning thing. So
yeah.
let's see. Features, resources, maybe sign up.
Any other tools
Yeah, they
that you?
haven't mentioned.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hmm?
We can check. Any other tools that you're using? AI tools, maybe for test case generation, test data generation, performance testing, anything? Any other tools practically? You,
Practically for this, I'm using this for the test data and all those things. I'm just using this that open AI client. So the test case, so that will generate some tests for us, so
mm,
generate some test data for us, and then give some idea about the scenarios that we need to test.
mhm.
So yeah, and otherwise, apart from that one, I haven't tried anything.
Okay.
Okay, so we have this test case. So here you will see it is I checked. So see that it found this. It found this. I just mentioned in the cart only the test case, but it found this. This is the cart button, and then click on that one and proceed accordingly. So I just made a guess on this one in here. Yeah. Yeah, just mention about the click card, but it actually took it and went through the process. So you can see. So it's smart like that. Okay. Okay. And apart from that one, so they have some ability to generate the corner test cases. So when you click on that one, so let's say for the login page, they will generate some 2, 3 edge cases that like using this the proceed that in this case proceed the next screen without the first name and username, first name, last name, likewise. So like it will generate some negative cases. What if they put incorrect usernames and all those things? So they are automatically generating those things for us. Mhm. Yeah, that's about this test trigger. Any problem? Yeah, sorry, any question?
Team, you can ask any question because we have limited. Uh, so you can utilize this time and ask anything related to the today's session or anything related to AI as well.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so let's. So if you want to find out more details, so you can check these articles. So I will share this link with you. In the presentation you can find. So let me share my screen again. Mhm. The demo. Now we will have this. We'll discuss about the advantages. So as you notice that, so it will create a good coverage. So because it will think in different ways, and that will create good testing, good coverage, and we don't need to. We have time to think. So let's say if it doesn't generate, we have time to think and implement those edge cases because it won't take much time to create the test, right? So and also they have some kind of a recording feature so that they will just create the flows based on the user behaviors. So since it is just right in the in the plain English using some keywords. So even the non-technical people can also join the automation effort. So you don't need to focus on the product, not on the code. So, and also they have some good recovery options, self-healing abilities. So it will reduce the maintenance costs. So if you have this AI integrated security testing and performance testing tools integrated, so that will also help you to improve performance and on the security of your application. So let's discuss. So as I mentioned here, let's discuss what the matters that we need to focus. How do we when do we cut down the time, cut down the repetitive time and redundant maintenance tasks? How do we utilize our time productively? So then, when we cut down those repetitive tasks, so we can focus on higher value tasks like identifying gaps, as I said, shift left approach, exploratory testing, influencing influencing best quality practices, doing the accessibility and usability reviews, so on. So when we cut down those things, we can focus on the most strategic and high, high important tasks. So hope you guys are familiar with the shift left testing approach, right? So I saw Janesh, you have added some
Yeah,
article.
yeah. Last
Hmm.
time it was regarding that similar session was conducted last week. It was mainly quality engineering and shift left. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that document. Yeah. hmm So yeah, let's move the future outlook. So as per Gartner, so the Gartner is a company who are providing some details. I mean, this they are evaluating some tools and then providing some future forecasting. So it's like Gartner's quadrant. So they make some kind of a analyze so some of those tools and then provide some details on that one. Like if you have to see that which trends or which trends and which applications are more user friendly and it is thinking about the future and all those things. You can find those things in Gartner's quadrant. So it is one of the famous dashboards available. So as per them, by 2025, 70% of the enterprises will use AI augmented testing. So currently, as per them, it's only 5%, but maybe it's more than that now because it's 2023. Oh, sorry. But it will become like in 1 or 2 years, it will become like 70%. Then, and they're saying that if they are not applying it, if the company doesn't go forward, they will have to spend 2 times more than effort on the remediations. Okay, so and then we have learning path on the certified IA testing. So the course is from ISTQB. It's called the certified tester in. I can see echo. Ganesh. Okay. Now I think okay. Um, this course is focused on the anyone who's involved in AI-based systems or the AI for testing, and also this is for appropriate for the anyone to who wants a basic understanding of testing AI-based systems and get idea about how we can how we do these AI how we test AI systems. So this is one of the code that I have written when I started this QA 2.0 series. That means, so I named this QA 2.0 means so it's next step of this uh, next step of the quality assurance. So that is the AI integrated systems. So as I said, so it's just a beginning. We have long way to go on this one, the automation on this AI human integrations. Um, and then this is the link for the my article series on Medium. So when you have time, you can take a look on this one and understand what I'm talking about. And also you can collaborate with me if you want. So you can just message me if you are willing to write articles on this artificial intelligence in testing. Yeah, it's a Q&A time.